Yo, it's Blue Cheez Ricky right here on Shutter Culture Magazine. I got my big homie with me, man, DJ Meal Ticket.
Yo, man, what it do, what it does, man. It's your boy DJ Meal Ticket. I'm live and direct with my boy Blue Cheez Ricky for Shutter Culture Magazine, man. Let's get it.
You know we lit, man.
For sure, man.
Hey, Ticket, look. I told the team, I say, bro, we can't do this magazine without getting Ticket on this bitch.
It's only right.
We been with Ticket through the whole way.
Man, what?
You
Since the beginning of my career.
I'm trying to tell these niggas, man.
Man, it was like a piece of the puzzle that we both was missing.
Man, it's crazy because people don't even know that though. Like mostly, I say maybe 70-80% of your tapes was done by like Saint the Good Boy.
Came out of
GBK Studios, everything. You know what I'm saying? And that shit major. Like to see where you at right now is crazy. I see you still getting accolades, still reaching goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I'm just trying to keep grinding, keep elevating.
So let's take it all the way back first. We're gonna take it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be easy because I was there. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Let's go all the way back, man.
Man, hey, we had a lot of late nights on 76 and GBK.
Man, the crazy. Anybody who know. Like GBK Studios was like,
it's one of them.
An iconic studio, especially in the drill time. Man, like man, it was crazy. Even before that, we had Soon Studios down on 36. Like that was like the beginning of it in like 2010. Like that was crazy. Then 2012, we was at GBK to like 16. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a crazy 4-year run. Like I couldn't name one artist that ain't run through that studio or that we ain't recorded.
We brought a lot of artists through there. Like man, I know I then pumped at least 150 to 200 mixtapes out of there.
For sure.
From Chicago to Midwest, the East Coast tapes. Motherfuckers from the West Coast was calling me because I was the face of my mixtapes at one time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, like being the face of my mixtapes, like that was like what, like 14, 15 down there?
Yeah.
Like 14, 15, like
I want to say 14 to 16. 14
to 16. Like what was that like though? Like being like the face, like
it was
for the rack,
because
like,
it's like, man, because they had me and a few other DJs though from a few other cities or whatever, and then but it's like for me to be that big on that platform, the city had to go through me at one point to get on there.
Yeah, like do you think like you would say you was on the like drama mixtapes type, you know what I'm saying? Or
I
like,
definitely was like that.
For real, like I feel like that too. Like your run with the mixtapes was crazy. Like if the ticket stamp went on it really wasn't anybody fucking with it.
Man, to this day the streets still say that. Man, look, they be like, man, I need the ticket stamp, bro, because if the ticket stamp ain't on it, they ain't fucking with it. And that's just what it is, man.
Man, so we gonna go even back before all that. Like just tell the people like where you started with DJing and you know how you even got motivated and like chose this path as a career period. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, man, I had started DJing, I want to say in 2009, and I was DJing in a barbershop, so I hosted, and then I started doing a block party. I started DJing in the lounges, so it came to a point like, man, I done did from lounges to stages and even arenas. And so, you know what I'm saying, that's a hell of an accomplishment though for me to be me at where I come from.
Yeah. Did you know I was DJing before I was like doing music?
I didn't know it, but now I know. But like I say, bro, you do it all, man. It ain't nothing that nigga, you building that crib, studios.
Man, everything.
Nigga, you shoot your own shit, you recording your own shit, you can make your own beat. Hey.
I am not a rapper. Tell people all day, man. I'm an artist, man.
He said he ain't a rapper, but he an artist.
You feel me? Like I'm all ends, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because like when I first saw you was an exclusive DJing, 773. Shout out to Steve, Sumi, all them over there. Like, how did you get over there?
Alright,
like, cause to me, I feel like this when everybody start knowing Ticket. Like once they start,
it actually is. It like, actually is. Real, you asked me when I started DJing at first,
right? I wanted to get to that. So we moving on.
I'll take you to the beginning a little bit. So now it's like the exclusive was like when I got to really taking it serious.
Yeah.
Because you know like how everybody used to bring the phones up there and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I met them up there one day, and Steve was just telling me, though, he was like, man, hey, you be DJ? I had a DJ meal ticket shirt on. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't be taking this shit serious, man. I just be doing a few dollars here and there. He like, man, you should come back and see me, man. You know, I could expand your brand, man. I'm like, all right, cool, but I ain't take heed to it, you know, like, man, at the moment. So he called me about a week later, man, like, what's up, where you been at? I'm like, man, I've been chilling. He like, man, come see me. So I feel like that day changed my life, because when I left the crib, I went up to Exclusive, and I had a long talk with him, and he just told me, like, start coming in the store, DJing, and he gonna introduce me to the rappers, because it was all the rappers was coming in there. He was,
oh yeah, that was the spot. Like,
yeah,
man, everybody was shopping up.
Yeah, because you know the guy Lincoln had got real big on Vine at the time.
Man, shout out Lincoln.
Man, shout out Lincoln.
He was going crazy.
Man. Steve at Exclusive 773, man.
Man, they was going crazy. So like, you was officially Herb DJ at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
for a long point.
Yeah, but look, so first it was Mouse, then it was Katie Got Benz, and then I was DJing for 10600 for Eda and all them. And then it's like, so I became like a go-to DJ for the rappers in the city for
the culture.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For the culture.
That's what it is.
So then it's like, cause at that time, Phazoland had dropped, and then Herb like, man, my shows are finna pick up, man, I'm gonna need you. So like, it's like I was just juggling from Herb to Katie to Mouse.
Yeah.
And then it's like, whoever has something going on, they calling me, I'm with them. And then, but it's like at one point, Herb just had stuff going on, and he kept stuff going on, and kept me going.
And you gone. That's how it go. Like, even when you said Steve, you know, he saw your shirt with the DJ meal ticket, like branding. Like, you always brand your shit. Like, the ticket stamp always been there. Where I be telling people all the time how important branding is.
Yeah.
Like, we put Blue Cheez on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
for
because
real.
your network is your network, man.
Like, that shit important. Like, I be telling people all the time. And it's just crazy, man. But we going back. We talking about the Herb situation. I know you did probably, I was like 2 or 3 tours with Herb.
It was 3.
It was 3 tours.
Yeah, it was the Ball Like on Kobe tour.
Yeah.
And then there was the Dark Before Dawn set up when I had the DJ for him and Bibby. And that was the tour with Pusha T and Tierra Thomas. And then the last tour was the Smokers Club tour with Cameron and Smoke Dizzle and a few more people from the West Coast.
Man, now look, them was some interesting names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I be moving around and been around some of these people that you name, and like, tell the people what tour life was like. Like, just one crazy story. Like what was tour life like, man?
Man, tour was crazy though. I remember like, I want to say this was the second tour when we had a show in Canada. Man, they would not let us through because it was like 16 us and everybody had felonies.
Man.
Everybody had felonies. Man, they had us in this room. They ran all our names. Then I look in this other room, they had a board. Like, they already knew who everybody was.
Oh, yeah, they on it.
Like, they was up on all the gang shit because of DJ Academics.
Oh, yeah.
And they had Herb name at the top, Bibby, Duck, Dirk, Eda, like anybody that they felt like there was a top leader of their crew.
That shit crazy, but it's funny that you talking about like how they headed up there, like the gang shit and the street shit is like everything, you know, people went through. Like, how did you keep yourself separated from all the gang banging and the op shit? Like, cause you was dealing with everybody who was like really with the shits. You know what I'm saying? You weren't just fucking with the BDs or I'm just fucking with, you know what I'm saying? You was fucking with everybody, moving around the city, dropping tapes on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you keep yourself like out of that shit and like really stay focused on your DJ and your craft? You know what I'm saying?
Man, because when I got deep in this shit, I knew what I wanted out of it already. And I didn't come to play or show sides. I came to do music. And I let that be known though when I got around anybody. I let them know like, man, cause I grew up in this shit, so yeah, though I am what I am, and what I'm not, I'll never be. But I ain't on this right now. This what we on. We had to do music.
Yeah. Nah.
And shit, they always don't respect that about me.
Nah, that's what it is. You gotta have that respect in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how I've been. Like, it's hard because people will hit you, like, expecting you to do something because you from their hood or you.
Yeah, so I got a lot of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's shit
man,
business right now.
That shit be coming with this shit, but you gotta learn how to move through that. And you can't be weak-minded through all this shit.
Oh, yeah, you just gotta tell motherfuckers
this shit ain't
what
for
it
the
is.
weak. Cause you can't act like you scared of these niggas. Like, man, look, R.I.P. my nigga E-Day. Like, a lot of people used to be scared to talk to him, and I used to be like, man, all you gotta do is just tell them. Like, man, you can't be scared to talk to these boys.
Man, hell yeah. Shout out to E-Day, man. He went to Dunbar with me, like.
For sure.
Bro was definitely a talented bro.
He a legend in this drill shit, man.
Man, for real. Like, we know we've been talking about everybody from the rack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You the DJ, for Herb, Katie got bands.
And I didn't even have the DJ for Drizzy before.
Drizzy, like the names go on, baby. Like
Louis.
Now you want some other shit. Now you done stepped into a whole nother lane. Now you producing. And I'll never forget it because I remember you being in the studio, ass to say, for motherfucking beat packs and drum kits and samples and shit. And
yeah, man, show me how to do this, man. Hey, man, I ain't learning this shit.
I remember like him starting from scratch with this shit. Literally, like he already, you know, had the musical knowledge because he was a DJ and knew what, you know, it supposed to sound like. But it was crazy because I seen Ticket like evolve in that shit, and then like the first couple beats was cool. Like he even gave me a couple, like check these out. Yeah. I'm nodding my head like this shit, alright. You know, this is my homie, so I'm gonna tell him like this shit, alright. You know what I'm saying? But then like a few months later, man, he was knocking some shit out, and then
those bitches got the rock.
They got crazy, and then I seen the moves that you was making. Like you was collabing with a whole lot of producers who really knew their shit as well, you know what I'm saying, and really finding yourself and making these beats. And I'm like, oh yeah, Ticket finna take off with this shit.
That's one of them things, bro. Like, man, I was just getting with who wanted to get with me on that. Mm-hmm. And then I saw a lot of people, they was eager to show me stuff or to work with me. You know what I'm saying? So I took advantage of that. Yeah. Like, even when I went around the world with her, bro, like, man, I took advantage of being in rooms with Southside and Metro Boomin and them. Yeah. Like, you know, so I got drum kits from all of them.
You built on relationships as well.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I built a lot of relationships though traveling.
A lot of people don't do that. Like, you know, when I was managing Donis and we was going to produce for Blue Cheez and P&B Rock and all these other people, like, when I was hitting these towns and moving around with bro, like that's what I was doing. I was building connections.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working with the labels and everything. Like I know you take advantage of that. Like even when we bump into you in the A, you, man, I gotta go here, I gotta go here, I gotta go there.
I'm in the studio, bro. I'm sitting in Atlanta, bro. I hit at least 3 to 4 studios an evening. Mm-hmm. That's doing a day, cause I be having to get my rest. I was doing a day. Like so at night, man, I'm hitting 3 to 4 studios.
Yeah, I don't.
Politicking in network because your network is your network.
Oh yeah, like a lot of people don't be understanding how much work and networking it takes to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Really just understanding. Like you just talking about off camera. We was just talking about signing this new deal that you signed with. What was it again?
Oh, y'all got an admin deal.
An admin deal, and you was just saying like how they help you get your paperwork in order. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And that shit's so important. Like,
man, I was always told that in the beginning of this shit, like, to get my business in order. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to ask Capital what being mad. Like, these days, though, they be thinking it's just a United Masters or a distro kit all you need. Nope, I'm here to tell you need all that.
Man, you need everything.
Sound exchange, ask Capital being mad, because they like Nike or Reebok, just different company type shit. You know?
Yeah.
Then, shit, you need media base, Song Trust, you need any way that you can get paid off stream.
Track that money.
You need your shit tracked because once it's out there, and it's up to you to go claim it. If you don't know how to claim it, that's what admin people for. They go get it for you.
Man, that's dope. So like, we know you producing now Now you just added a whole nother title, a whole nother accolade. Now you a platinum producer. Like, how that's working for you right now? You know what I'm saying? I even used it. I ain't gonna lie. The other day we was in the studio. I used a motherfucker called me. I was like, hey, I gotta go. I'm in the studio with a platinum producer right now. I can't even get up with you right now. You feel me? Like they like, who you in the studio? Boop.
They don't even need to
know. You know what I'm saying? But I use your shit, so I know that's working for you real good right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but you know me, I'm a humble dude though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's a great feeling because I know what it feels though right now to be making money in my sleep. This one of the reasons that people stress to me get my business in order, because like now, like anything I had that was like had some open paperwork or some stuff that like was on the internet and like, man, I hadn't tracked it.
Yeah,
it's all got caught up with. Everything got caught up with.
I just did the same thing with one of my songs. Like I dropped it in like 2010 when I was YG.
Damn.
And that motherfucker ran up a number, but I ain't know because I never registered in my ASCAP. And I got all type of shit registered.
Your name on it,
it don't matter.
It's still gonna be right there.
It's sitting there.
It's gonna be right there waiting on you.
And people don't understand
like,
that.
Come get me.
It's never too late to get your business together. You know what I'm saying?
We waiting on you. You feel me?
But I had to sit back too because when I had the situation with Montclair, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, they took you with some stuff about your name.
Yeah, cease and desist because I was going to it's Ricky Montclair. You know, they were saying there's like copyright dilution. I could dilute their brand because what I'm representing, they weren't representing. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I was pushing my shit real hard.
I remember.
I had to, you know, they came with that paperwork. I had to, you know, lawyers like, man, you don't even want to fight that. Like, you know, you might want to change something. You know?
Yeah.
So I sat back like for a couple years and learned the business after that. Like, because I was going through that shit so much and learning shit.
True.
I'm like, man, I might as well figure all this shit out before I come try to do it again.
Smart,
you know what I'm saying?
You're going to need it down the line.
And that's how I end up even starting my business, Blue Cheez Gang. You know, I always had studios since.
Yeah, but I've watched how you then took it to a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah. We finna go crazy. Like, this shit finna go crazy.
I love to see this, man.
Man, we got
Straight
DJ
up.
Meal Ticket in this bitch.
Yes,
we
sir.
sharing the culture, Share the Culture magazine, man.
Share the Culture magazine. Thank y'all for having me right now.
Any words for anybody who anybody who you know looking up to you right now or don't know and see you and how you moving out here and this shit, like you got any words of motivation for anybody want to do what you do?
I know I done said it a few times in the interview already, but your network is your network. You can't be quiet. You can't go in the room and be quiet. Like me, I'm the type of guy, bro. Man, I see a crowd of niggas and I need to walk past that crowd.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be like, man, what's up, fellas? And everybody gonna speak. And I'm gonna walk past that crowd. Or somebody gonna be like, hey man, ain't you woo-woo? Or just start a conversation. Cause like I've been like that before I even had a name, bro. Like you networking with people could get you a long way. I mean, it can open up so many doors for you.
Man, and then people don't even understand like the record that you made with the no auto-tune.
Yeah, we ain't even got into all that shit.
That was like, man.
So let's just take it how it came. Like, you know, like so.
How it happened, man?
I mean, like, you know, man, I had a studio at Fort Knox. Me and my homie J-Dog, we had a studio with my boy Rambo. And we had a break though from the tour though. I heard he wanted to get in the studio. He called me to the studio. Told me to pull up some beats. Me and Jungle Boy had just made some beats at my crib.
Shout out Jungle Boy.
Yeah. And then so I pulled up the beat. He like, man, load this up. So then my homie Get 'em Louis, shouts out to Get 'em Louis. He was recording, and then he like, hey man, he straight up here and falling asleep because he was high.
Oh yeah.
And he like, man, keep going, man, I got it. And I'm like, man, he said he got it, but that's when like, cause he had some weed in his bag, and that's where the first line came from. When he was like, man, before I leave the house, I pack a bag, couple grams of OG, you know what I'm saying? And however, when we played a snippet though off that, college kids picked it up.
Right.
And so I knew it was gonna be a hit though, which was Never Cared.
Yeah.
And so the last show I did, which was 2017, that song wasn't even on the set.
Man.
And so when we got done, I played it, and her ran back out and started performing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I knew it was a hit too, because the crowd was even singing it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even out yet. And so it's just like, man, I feel like, man, look off that snippet, I knew it was gonna be a hit. And then it's like, from then, Polo G done remixed it, from Lil Kim to Young M.A., man, Lil Durk, and that's what just made it go down, a platinum.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now I am a platinum dope producer off that beat.
Though it's crazy. That
never
was like
cared.
17 though, right?
2017, because it made the deluxe.
And it's crazy. Yeah. And it's just not going platinum. But people don't understand how that worked when, like, even with Donis, he produced some of them songs with Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that Dirk is on the level that he is now, doing these songs and all these features with these major people like Drake, everything, they going, people who don't know him, because when you do a song with Drake, there's people who was a Drake fan that didn't know who Dirk was. But now they know. So now they go him hitting that platform, a whole new fan base. Yep. And they going back, they going to check out them old records you produced and Donis produced.
Shooting them numbers up.
You know what I'm saying? And them numbers going up. And if you got your paperwork right, your check going up, ain't that right?
Man, what?
Man,
I'm seeing numbers while I'm sleeping. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, Shutter Culture Magazine, DJ Meal Ticket, Producer Meal Ticket.
Your baby mama favorite DJ.
Your baby mama favorite DJ.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Mr. just went platinum and gold. New platinum and gold chain.
Oh, yeah, I'm having a plaque party when I get my plaque, man. I'm having a plaque party.
Yeah, you gotta let me borrow it, right?
I got you, Joe.
That's how niggas be like.
Hey, niggas always want to hose up. They want everything you get. Man, well, boy.
Man, we love having you over here at Blue Cheez all the time. I appreciate the love,
man. It's family over here, man.
Shutter Culture Magazine, DJ Meal Ticket, man. We finna finish it. We finish going this collection one more time, man. Look.
Yeah, I think it's that grape 8. That grape 8.
That was it.
Done.